Hello, everybody. How you guys doing today? I pray you're doing well. I sure do. And welcome to the Bible, block by block. Today is the 116. For the 116, we're going to be reading Animals Control Law. That is Exodus 21, verse 28 till the end. It is 36. It's 36. Alright, let's begin. Our Father in heaven, holy is your name. Your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. Do not lead us into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For your kingdom and your power and your glory is forever and ever. Amen. Alright. If an ox gore a man or a woman to death, must go a man or a woman to death, then the ox shall surely be stoned, and his flesh shall not be eaten, but the owner of the ox shall be acquitted. But if the ox tended to trust, I mean, if you knew that's the type of animal it is, and you're lacking and taking care of it, you don't take care of your responsibilities, if it's lacking, and you're slacking because the animal to hurt somebody or kill somebody, you ought to blame, you ought to pay. Basically, that's what it's all about, basically. Anyway, but if an ox tends to trust with its own in time past, and he has been made known to his owner, and he has not kept it confined, so that it kill a man or a woman, the ox shall be stoned, and his owner also shall be put to death. If there is imposed on him a sum of money, if the people don't want to kill him, they just want him to pay money, then he shall pay to redeem his life whatever is imposed on him, whether it's girl or his son or girl, a daughter. Oh, they don't want to kill him, they want to kill his kids instead, because she killed my kid, they want to kill your kid. You have to agree with that. So, according to his judgment, it shall be done to him. Man, that's hardcore. That is something. If the ox go a male or a female servant, it shall give the master 30 shekels of silver, and the ox shall be stoned. And if a man open a pit, or if a man digs a pit, again, you're slacking. You're slacking causing other people to get hurt. If you're slacking causing other people to get hurt, that's the moral of that one. Whatever you do, if you cause somebody else to get hurt, to be harmed, you are to blame. That is the moral of that law. If a man open a pit, or if a man digs a pit and does not cover it, and an ox or a donkey falls in it, the owner of the pit shall make it good. He shall give money to the owner, but the dead animal shall be his. If one man ox hurts another so that he die, then they shall sell the live ox and divided the money from it. And the dead ox they shall also divide it. Or if it was known that the ox tended to trust in the past, and the son has not kept it confined, he shall surely pay ox for ox, and the dead animal shall be his own. Alright, let's wait quickly still. Oh man. Well, the guys live sacred mountains. We don't like the name. Where heavens and earth met, human deities will come together on the physical landscape of the ancient world. This means mountains. Since ancient people thought deities actually live on the peak of a sacred mountain, they built a temple or altar on a near on the mountain in honor of the gods. Here's the problem. Jew never did. Christian never did. They went one way. We fast. We call it sure. When we fast, especially if you're going to do a big fasting, we tend to go to the mountain. Not because that's where God is closest. It's because it's like back then they used to go to the desert or the wilderness. It's because they go away from people. They go to the mountain away from people to pray. Not because it is, closer to God. In every other religion, in some kind of mountain peak or something, the guys like Mount Olympus, to do what for Egyptian? Asgard. It is on top of some mountain where the roof is all made of shield and all that stuff. Yeah, it is in the mountain. All of those guys are in the mountain. Our God desert. Christian neutral God. We don't worship any God that live in the mountain. Actually, the Bible calls that as we keep going, our God is not a God of the mountain. It's God of everything. You don't need to go to the mountain to find God. That's not talk about it, but just want to make that sure, like that. You guys know one of the big difference about Christianity and Judaism. The Abrahamic God and every other God. So you know the difference between the Abrahamic God and the Abrahamic God. So that's one of them. Okay? It's how they fight that, one is that it's only that create everything. All the other guys somehow come out of something else already created. Even come out of an egg. But anyway, then the other one is not because of the mountain. There's a lot of difference between the Abrahamic and all the other gods, but beside it, there is a real one true God, the real God is that he doesn't live in the mountain. He doesn't like image of himself, pictures or drawing of himself. That's why even if you say a question by verse, that's a reminder. That's a way to remind about Jesus, not Catholics, the Christians. There's no people, there's no person in it. It just goes by itself. Just as a way to remind us, as a way to, and again, we're not told to always have it or you have to have it. Some Christians don't even want to have it, of course. Because it's an image representing that. Some, like, I don't mind. I don't wear it. I don't mind. That's my opinion. My opinion on that. But my point is, some Christians have it. Not because they pray to it or hold it when they want to pray or anything. We don't do that unless you're Catholic. Because you're praying to something. But one of the secrets that God doesn't want image. Right? Like, I want my phone to have a cross in the back. Because it look cool. Not because I'm a saint or because I'm a Christian. No. Just like it. Not because I need to pray. I pray to the square so I hold the cross. The big difference between the Christian God and the other gods. There's no image for him. Period. Let's keep going. I just want to make that sure. Make sure you check that box. Make sure you guys don't think. So it was all over the Near East. The Canaanite, the Phoenicians, Phoenicians, believes their gods live on actual mountains or cities. At Ugawi, El live on Mount Zaphon. And yes, we get Elohim from those group of people. I told you guys already, I was having this argument with this guy. Talking about, Yahweh is not really a real name. Yahweh was from those Mediterranean people. They were thousand old, and then they had us El. And there's a Christian take it and become Elohim, right? To just be God. It's not a specific God, it's just been God. Right? But his name is not Elohim. It just means God. God's actually plural. But Jew take Elohim as well to put to their God, our God, my God, their God. Because he's all powerful. So instead of just saying El, when we talk about all the other kinds of the people back then, they just say Elohim to show how powerful it is and talk about the plurality, also the Trinity, by the way. Anyway, this is another topic altogether, but just so you guys should know. Anyway, El live on Mount Zaphon. Gods. Israel, God, Yahweh, live on Mount Sinai. Exactly what I thought. They would find it not nowhere in any Jewish religion. Talmud, Tanakh, Torah, all of it. And I said, God lives in the mountain. Yeah, sometimes we refer to the God of the mountain, the God of Mount Zion, not even Sinai. Right? It's not the God of Mount Zion. It's still coming down from Zion. Right? And all that stuff, but it's not the God of mountain. Again, as I said, all over the Bible, we're going to talk about how God is not the God of the mountains. The God of everything. He doesn't just reside in the mountain. He's not in the valley. He resides everywhere. Anyway, and you know we're going to go there. I don't like this book. Later, the Judeans believed Yahweh took up his residence on Mount Zion, as I was saying, come down from Mount Zion and all that, in Jerusalem, while the Samaritans said he lived on Mount Gerizim, near Samaria, in the flat river valley of Mesopotamia. Worshippers of various deities built their own mountains called ziggurats. The most famous ziggurat was that of Babylon, Etmananki, Etemenanki. The appearance of the deity called Theophany at the sacred mountain often was accompanied by thunder, lightning, earthquake, clouds, loud noise, lesser deities, and terror. Many of these characteristics are portrayed of the description of God coming down on Sinai. They are totally different. Like I said, this book is complete. But yeah. Usually, only priests were willing to experiencing such presence of the God. The actual appearance of the deity itself was thought to be dangerous to people who had not properly prepared themselves. The people of Israel were carefully prepared for the visit of God to the mountain. No, it's because even in Greek mythology, it's because whenever God fully revealed himself, which they still make sure way, they didn't have that back then, they just had it like, I don't know when they started doing that, but it was something after the Jew, when they realized the Jews kept revealing themselves to people because they got destroyed, so they stole that too for themselves. And then the Greek, we even have the story of Romans? No. Dionysus, the wine goddess of the Greek woman. Even the way it was born is because Zeus revealed himself to the mother, so the mother died because he couldn't see the glory, so to speak, of them. So just take the dead baby in the fetus, because since it was a half-dad, a deity, it was mortal, so just put it in his thigh and wore him there. Just saying, I used to love all those other religions, remember, I studied all those other religions before God called me and told me to be a Christian. God himself come to me and told me to be a Christian. I also studied all those other religions. So, no, they didn't. No, they didn't do that because they did that. They were scared because they were like, there's a deity who revealed himself to them. And all that glory, they're going to die. Which they stole from a Jew. And later on the Christian. I don't think it's a Christian. It was straight from a Jew. Yeah. It's been a while. But anyway, let's keep going. Oh, that's already done. Anyway. This book is more headache than it's supposed to be. I use it for supposed to make it easier for me, so I like to do much research on it. I try and use historical with the Bible, but it's actually doing more headaches. Alright, take it guys. We're from now. I'll see you guys next time.